Let's go, Phoenix. Come on, boy.
My turn.
Yes. Okay. Valorant warm-up cinematic. By the way, guys, since we watched Die For You, I have actually been listening to it like almost every day, especially like going to work. It just has such a nice beat to it. And this is one of the things that I love about Valorant, is like that music style, and that beat is just like the best. So today, after your comments, guys, I'm gonna check out warm-up cinematic in between the arcane reactions, because those things, man, they take so long to edit because of YouTube copyright restrictions. So I will make a version, upload it, and YouTube will say, yeah, that's cool, but actually that section, no. So I have to go down and make some changes and so on and so on and so on. I'm not gonna bore you guys. Things are happening and they're pretty cool. Check out my Instagram for the Final Fantasy VII project and teaser coming really soon, so hit a follow. And with that said, let's fire up YouTube and check out Valorant warm-up cinematic. So I have it right here, ready to launch, and as always, guys, in part 1 we react to it, in part 2 we dive in to have a cool discussion about filmmaking techniques and cool visual effects that we can pull from it. So ready, guys? Full screen, and 1, 2, 3. Blood, language and violence. Warm up. Phoenix.
I burned him down.
Cocky as always.
You were undefeated in target practice. Target practice?
He's opening the can with one hand. I can do that too.
You're not the king. You have the same score as the rest of us.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Shoots back. I'll bring the fire in any game you want.
Please, be my guest.
Okay. Any other game?
Let's dance. Yeah. Say hello to that spot. A blend of tactics and fun.
They just make that.
You can train against, well, you.
That's pretty cool.
My money's on the machine.
You got this, Rewind.
Does he have this? Damn. Let's go. Yes, boy, that was sick. Oh, damn. Duster is on. Sick, man. That was such a cool move. Did he just lose? Oh, they make... Oh, he did.
Lucky for you, I buy these by the dozen. Out of my way.
Damn. He's got some moves. Let's go. Boom. Oh, that's sick. Are they all of them gonna have a go?
This is embarrassing.
Love it that they just made it, by the way. Did he bet against all of them? Oh wow.
Oh, he makes me so proud.
It makes me so rich.
That's funny.
I should have picked this game.
Yes, Phoenix.
Winning requires sacrifice. That's really your style.
Hey fam, let's go again. That bot owes me a cook.
Nice. Ooh, mate, I love the over-the-shoulder action. This one, that's so cool. Reload. Let's go, Phoenix. Come on, boy.
My turn.
Yes. Yep, all of them at once. Sick. Oh, she's going against it as well. That's cool. Who is that dude? Nice.
Team forward, baby.
Team Forge.
All right. Playtime's over.
Uh,
Ready up.
Mom and Dad are here.
Forge? Really? Whoa. Fire and steel. Come on.
That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it's cheesy, but that's, you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, so that was practice, I'm guessing. Is it the robot? He's still alive? Yep. Sick. As always, guys, let's like this cinematic, as it was awesome. Like this video as well. And really cool cinematic. It was a bit more like happy-go-lucky in the sense that it was quite humoristic, you know what I mean? Even in the epic moments, there weren't really much at stake because it was still like practice run, but it was very enjoyable. The only thing I would say, even though it had some sick shots that we're gonna analyze, the art style, I don't know, like, not the quality, like the texture of the animation and the art style and the drawing style was a bit lower from the other cinematics, I think. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's been a while since we watched episode 1 and episode 2, episode 3. But I strictly remember episode 1 being kind of like blown away by how vibrant and cool the art style they came up with was. But anyways, guys, what did you think about the cinematic compared to the other ones, or just by itself? Yeah, let me know down in the comment section below, and let's jump right back and talk about some cool things and some cool filmmaking shots that they chose to make and how that impacts us as the viewers, or if we want to make something filmic ourselves, how could we use those tools? So jumping right from the beginning, they have a disclaimer, so let's just skip right through this. Interestingly enough, they jump right into the title, warm up. Now you can choose to have a title of a film, of a short, of a concept, of anything really. But I would say I'm a big fan of showing something really cool at the beginning, right? Whether that is 30 seconds up to a minute, showing something really cool. And once you grab that attention and you have the trust of the audience, that they trust that they've been intrigued and you know what you're doing, then hit them with a title. I much prefer that version versus just, you know, opening scene title, this summer in a foreign land. You know what I mean? But here, of course, Valorant, they know what they're doing. So boom, warm up, get the title out of the way, and we instantly get hit with 30 over 30 for Phoenix. And boom, quick snap, and he comes in. Now, for those of us that know the game, Phoenix is very confident, very cocky, and kind of loud, which is very funny. So he comes out of practice, boom.
You line them up, I burn them down.
This scene, even though we're focusing on Phoenix, it actually works really well in terms of establishing the space as well as the character within the space. Now our focus is still on Phoenix, but did you notice how we have a nice, almost like pan across the room, and in the background we can see several characters? That instantly makes our mind connect that, you know, oh, okay, they're all together kind of chilling and so on. See?
You line them up, I burn them down.
They give us a lot of visual exposition, even though the focus is on Phoenix as the character, and that's really cool.
Really, I could do this all day.
Congratulations. You were undefeated in target practice.
Oh, target practice?
And now we go to each character kind of like reacting to what's happening versus the moment he walked in, everyone was kind of like doing their thing. And it's very interesting, if you guys notice, every character so far, up to 3 I would say, so starting from Phoenix, they all get introduced from a nice mid shot. Mid shots are great for introducing a character and having the focus on them, but without really specializing in a specific expression or a specific moment or a specific thing. So using mids, like for example me and you right now, this would be a mid because you can see from like waist up to my hair, and that is the framing line. It's a great kind of like frame to compose your subjects in and give the attention to them, but also not be like overly in them, you know what I mean? Like you're not focusing straight on my face and my nose and my eyes and what I'm saying, because those are close-ups and those are used to really show something important. Let's say a character was struggling or something was happening, and we really want to pay attention to their micro expressions and what they're going through. So that's cool, because if you notice here, so we have Phoenix, we cut to this guy, nice mid, back to Phoenix,
Target practice?
cutting to another mid, showing two characters at once,
Kale, are you sure
switching the focus.
You're not the king. You have the same scores.
They have a nice banter. That is funny. I like the quick pan. That is very comedic, because it's like, oh shit, which is really funny. And everyone's like 30-30.
How about a game where the bot shoots back?
That's really funny.
I'll bring the fire in any game you want.
Please, be my guest.
He doesn't want to play chess. That's funny, the idea of like, ooh, we should make the robot the bad guy.
On to the next spot.
I love how quickly they made it, by the way. Like that's, again, it just, from the script to the storyline to the storyboard to how it plays out, it's very aligned to like a comedy, you know what I mean?
A blend of tactics and firepower. Now you can
Oh, his name is
train against,
Max.
well, you
My money's on the machine.
you got this.
He doesn't have this. I like this part a lot, because now we cut from like a slow pace, kind of like fun and humoristic take, to action, and Valorant does action really cool. So there were two shots. One, this is a sick shot, starting from the robot, from this, and then pushing back, even super duper fast to the character and going under the legs. That framing is perfection, because everything is centered, but we started from the robot up there, and then the perfect line all the way back, and now the character is against that. That is just sick, man. And all the leading lines within the frame are literally lines that direct our vision to a point of interest. So here, you see how the floor and even the ceiling has those leading lines, and with the character facing the robot, which is really sick. And I love the contrast of color as well, how we have that nice red contrasted with the ceiling light being teal blue. Amazing. We've talked about color being a character by itself, and here it's used really nicely. I like this. This kind of like running shot over the character's shoulder is a sick, and it puts us right into the actions. Because you imagine, guys, they could have chosen any shot, right? It could have been a high drone-like shot showing Phoenix sprinting towards the robot. They could have shown like a side shot, anything really. There's so many probabilities when it comes to placing the camera somewhere. But this kind of thing, having us being the camera, following Phoenix right into the action over his shoulder, is so good, because it has so much dynamic movement and engagement that we feel like we're in it ourselves. Now, it's really hard to pull off, right? For something like this, let's play it a bit. He fires up, then we swung around the front, and then it goes up. You definitely need to have a gimbal, but even then you have to practice it so many times. That will probably be quite stressful, but it could be done. Boom. How sick was that? I like this as well. Another example of how, you know, the style of video that you're going for, whether it's like epic, tense action, horror, or comedic action, I guess in this case, it would really change the way you cut it in the edit room. Now, of course, this was animation, so everything has been pre-storyboarded and pre-agreed on before anyone starts animating anything. But still, the point that I want to make is that because it has a humoristic take to it, you can cut to kind of like the characters seeing an explosion, be like, oh, okay, boom. And then with sound design and soundtrack, you can cut the time really quickly and go again, and go again, and go again. So we play back.
Lucky for you, I buy these by the dozen.
Out of my way.
Now it's the next guy, and with every turn, it goes faster and faster, the fact that they're losing. Boom. I love the knife throw, by the way, that was sick. Boom. Where did the sun go? How did I do that? I guess there's another shortcut. So he lost, then the next one goes, and we keep ramping up. Same thing, again. I like how each character though has their own kind of like takes to it. Like the guy's like, oh no, I've fallen. The girls are like, oh, let's just go back. You know, it's like. Very cool.
Oh, he makes me so...
Now we have a breather moment. We've shown all of this action, all the characters trying to go to it. So now it's time to give the audience a bit of a breather, and that is happening from having all that uptake and then bring it down to have a quiet scene, get a breath, and then go again. It's really important, guys.
Makes me so rich.
So Phoenix is gonna have the idea to go all together.
Let's go again.
Again, same thing, really sick. Boom. That would be really hard to make. It almost reminds me of the scene with Sephiroth being in between flames. I've actually done. Oh god, that was so long ago. But I did a concept called Sorcerer's Sorrow, and I've actually have a scene where a character drinks a potion, and he has kind of like a flashback sequence, and within the flashback sequence, the character is surrounded by flames. So it is possible to do it. You will need a lot of pre-rendered assets of fire, and then you will need to compose them in. And I would say green screen work. Otherwise, how are you gonna separate the character? But it is possible. But here, it's done really like it's very like all over. Like he's like in the fire, man.
My turn.
Boom! Dude, I love this scene as well. That's such an interesting take, having the titles behind the character before them land their final move. Burn them down. Boom! Again, really cool, really fast-paced action, a lot of cuts that do make sense. Nothing is extremely shaky, but the handheld look does help with putting us in the action. Oh. Who is this dude, by the way? I don't remember him in any other cinematic. Charging the Ultima. I love that he like deflected the arrow to hit him from the back. That's pretty cool. Boom. Sick. And then the other guys come, and that's kind of a wrap, and they break the party, and they have to go and do actual work. Sick. Let me guys know what you thought of this. Really cool stuff. Valorant is always a really cool take because it has such, it's kind of grounded, but sci-fi punk action, and again the music is just like who wants to hear the last theme again? I want to hear the theme. Let's go. Let's hear it. Sick. Okay guys, so that's it for this episode. Next one will be Arcane episode 6. I think YouTube is finally going to how do I say this? Approve of the cut and the scenes that are included. And yeah, let me guys know any other cinematic we should react to in the comments down below. Check out Instagram for Final Fantasy VII project and what's coming up, and I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, stay awesome and creative.